half, we played a lot of man down, and the offense was really kind of stuck and wasn't really operating that well. We worked hard all year, and the defense is playing pretty good. We got 6 goals. We're going to score 10 in the second half, and we're just going to stay focused and fight through maybe what we consider some poor calls and get a few goals.
Try to stay out of that penalty box.
Try to.
Yeah. All right, Quint, what about on the Philadelphia Wings bench?
Tony Resch, your season really comes down to the second half. What'd you tell the troops at halftime?
I mean, basically...
Ryan just scored right there. Tom Ryan gets Philadelphia back in this, only down 3, Leaf.
Well, Quint, maybe we'll get Tony Resch's thoughts a little bit later, but Ryan does a little air gate number of his own. Comes in, flies up into the crease. Look at it, he gets Elliott going far side. What a nice job. It pulls back near side. Once Elliott started leaning to the outside pipe, Ryan just brought it near side. What a great career year for Tom Ryan. He is one of the players they wanted to fill in the void that was left when Ted Dowling left. Ted Dowling scored a lot of goals for Boston last year. He went to Buffalo, and Ryan, with no history of scoring a lot of goals, was counted on to fill that void.
Sit, fellas. Make up your mind.
He's done it. Donelon matching up very tightly with Philadelphia. That's the first goal in 10 minutes for Boston. It'll be Jacobs, number 24, against Talmo, number 6. Jacobs on your left there for Philly. Look how he just picks it up cleanly last time. Talmo this time, though, goes with him. Hold call against Boston. It'll be a Philadelphia ball. Christy Lee?
Tom Ryan, a big flying over the crease goal. It looked really nice against Dallas.
Thanks. I'm just trying to step it up here the second half. First half, I let my team down. I made a bunch of mistakes. All I can do is, put that behind me and come out and do my best the second half.
Takes a big guy to say something like that. Leave the 18th goal of the season for Tom Ryan.
He's had a huge year. He's done most of what his team has asked. He's learned a lot of new positions. An offensive force now in the Major Indoor Lacrosse League, Tom Ryan. Looks like 2 guys are going to the box. So when we come back, we'll continue the action. The Wings lead by 3 in the 3rd quarter.
The Major Indoor Lacrosse League is the hottest sport in town, and when on the road, make sure you stay at one of our fine MILL sponsor hotels for the 1996 season. The Sheraton Inner Harbor Hotel in Baltimore, Maryland. The Buffalo Hilton in Buffalo, New York. The Long Island Marriott in Uniondale, New York. The Holiday Inn Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Radisson at Rochester Plaza in Rochester, New York. These fine hotels are where the teams of the MILL stay when on the road. Call and make your reservations today.
Test, testing for your love.
Barry White, checking for love, the Love King. Can't get enough of your love, babe. I love you, man.
I love your style.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
I had it right in my hand. You saw it.
Hit $250 billion in sales like McDonald's, they put you in the Business Hall of Fame. Hit $1 trillion in real estate transactions like the Century 21 system, you're in a class by yourself. You're the #1 real estate company. And when you're this big, you can do things others can't, like average a home bought or sold by our customers every minute, every day. The Century 21 system can sell your home fast, maybe this minute, so don't waste a second. Call #1, Century 21.
This ESPN program is brought to you by Century 21, the #1 real estate sales organization. When you're this big, you can do things others can't.
Action getting hot and heavy. 3-goal lead for Philadelphia.
15's got a roughing. 15.
It'll be Johnny Nolstrom into the box.
High sticker.
Rich, what is going on?
The high stick has really caused Boston problem in the first half. At that time, it was Nolstrom from Philadelphia. Really went above the shoulders on Robinson, and that will get him a penalty. Robinson a little bit upset about the push. Robinson, a tremendous athlete, just like most of these Boston players. Obviously, Philadelphia very athletic and skilled as shooters, but Boston just really comes at you with a lot of role players and a good scheme. Tonight, they've been burning themselves with penalties. Now they have a chance to make that up with a penalty play of their own. Blanchard's got Rose. Tremendous shot from the left-hander. They had Fridge starting in the middle. He vacated that area. Blanchard rolls in. Watch Blanchard roll inside. Frazier takes it. Now he's all set right in front of Elliott. He burns him high, and that is the same area, if you remember the shot chart, where they're getting most of their damage. Up in front, no defense, rips it from right in front of Elliott. You got to get out about 15, 20 feet and be right in front, right in the cylinder, and that's where they're burning Elliott if you hurt him at all. Back to a 2-goal lead. Charlie Blanchard really dented that one. Good accuracy. Christy Lee's got him.
Well, Charlie, hopefully you won't be running off the field this time, but quickly, talk about that goal right in front of Elliott's face on the power play.
Well, I just happened to be able to slide down a slot there. I pumped Elliott once. He slid to his weak side. I put it where he was, and he wasn't there any longer.
Charlie, is this your final year?
I hope not.
All right, Charlie Blanchard, second goal tonight. He was not in the game against Philadelphia in the regular season here, Leaf.
Janachuk takes one wide. Shot clock gets reset as it gets brushed. And now Gabrielson picks it up back to Elliott as he's forechecked by Fridge. That offensive unit comes on, and the defensive unit of Tapp, Talmo, Stevens, Francis, and Donellan come on. And the high-powered offense for Phillies. This is the best defensive unit for Boston and the best offensive unit for Philadelphia. Gary Gait will initiate. He wants the right-hand side. Tapp just lining up with him. Pick and roll with Govett, but Tapp is right there. Tapp is trying to make him go to his right. Gary Gait, shot clock violation. Tapp did a great job of pushing his left side. He wanted to make Gary go to his right. Gary's a natural left-hander. He gave him the right side, did not give him the inside. Good defense by the Tapp man. There's a little bit of an injury situation down there. Christy Lee maybe can talk to us in a little while about that, but Tapp is not totally healthy. He's been facing off a lot tonight, but you saw Talmo taking some of the later face-offs, and Rodney Tapp maybe not 100%. Carmine initiates behind. Frazier up front. Now he's got Blanchard. That was Donovan.
Right there. Let's go.
Why didn't you call the first one?
No.
Why didn't you call the first one?
Just get over there.
Call the first one.
Get over there.
Boston again goes to the box. Now they'll be down by one player, and they're down by 2 goals.
When sports cream? When legs are sore. When backs ache. When muscles hurt. Wise Sports Cream? Rubbing it in brings fast pain relief. No medicine-y smell. Wise Sports Cream? Because it works.
Little Caesars wanted a sports celebrity for their new stuffed crust combo, but charging just $8.99, they couldn't afford much. Little Caesars stuffed crust pizza plus cheese and pepperoni stuffed crazy bread carried out just $8.99, or have it delivered. Delivery.
Keep an eye on the WTA Tour when it moves to Florida for the Bausch & Lomb Championship. It'll be something to watch. Quarterfinal match Friday at 1, live on ESPN.
Later on SportsCenter, could the Bulls take it to the Hornets again? Did the defending champs hold off Storm Nomo? And the pre-draft dealing has begun. Join Reese Davis and Brett Haber on SportsCenter, 11:30 Pacific.
7-5, Philadelphia is leading by 2. Rodney Tapp right there. Watch the great defense. He takes away his left, shades him on the left side, makes him go right. Shade him on the left side. Pick and roll does not work. Shade him on the left, make him go right, and Rodney Tapp just working hard to keep Gary Gait from shooting. Shot clock had expired before he took that shot. Now here's the penalty. Watch Robinson, if we can catch him right to your left. There he came high through there, and that was the 2-minute penalty on Robinson, who leads his team. He came into this game with 28 minutes in penalties. We've got 2 guys in the box right now.
Boston penalty number 17, Robinson. Penalty number 44, Dave Govett.
Govett's in the box for Philly and Robinson for Boston. So again, it's a 4-on-4 situation. Here's Kevin Finner. What a night he's had. Gates on the field, and so is Marechek. This is a loaded offense for Philadelphia. The best defense Boston can muster is in there against him. It's the best on each end of the field. Here goes a fast break. Talmo to the left. Donovan in the center. Donovan gets the check by Tommy Marechek, and that was a fantastic move. He waited until he had the opening and gave it to him. Marechek to Finneran's right. Stevens takes away the angle of that shot with a nice late check. Gary Gait can't get it through because of Frazier. Frazier has a one-on-one with Gabby Rowe. Frazier checks behind him to make sure no double is coming. Against Gabby Rowe, he's got Rowe. Frazier Frazier brings it back to a 7-6 game, and the crowd is stunned at the Core State Spectrum. It was a fast break. Frazier doing all the work himself. The coach's son played at Springfield. Watch him come down. He checked behind him moments ago. Now, right before the check by Gabby Rowe, he just burns it. Checks the defense, knows he won't get doubled. Gabby Rowe sets himself. Frazier comes in. Before the check by Rowe, he just finds the corner. And again, right out in front, as we look at Randy Frazier, that's where they have burned Elliott. From about 15, 20 feet in front, dead center cylinder, 3 straight goals for the Blazers.